Hi everyone, Tori here, today with another scrapbooking process video called I Am. And today I am making my very first layout using the February Cirque kit from Studio Calico. I'm going to be scrapbooking this photo of myself that's a selfie that I printed with my Canon selfie. And I'm also going to be using this paper from the scrapbooking kit called Mirror Mirror. And it's sort of like a shiny, reflective, silver, I don't know how to say it, but it's a silver paper and it's really pretty. And as soon as I pulled it out of the kit, I was like, I want to make a really amazing layout with this. So I'm going to be using this as the main element on my page, and I'm also going to be using that one photo of myself. And I'm just going to begin by trimming the photo down, cutting the paper down as well, just cutting off the branding strip, and then I'm going to figure out what to do. So I decided that I really love this silver paper. The only problem was, for me, the pattern was sort of off kilter, like it wasn't completely centered, and it was stressing me out. I don't know, my brain likes things to be centered. So I decided to grab my scissors and cut it out so that it wouldn't be a full sheet, but that I would have the main design element, but then I could back it on another piece of paper. And I just sort of went around the edges and cut it all out. And then I'll stick my photo in the middle of it and then layer this on top of another paper from a different kit. So just while I'm doing that, I'll just tell you about the photo. This is a selfie I took of myself in December 2013. And the truth is that before that, I didn't really take that many photos of myself just because I don't know, I'm sort of self-conscious. But in the end of 2013 and beginning of 2014, I made a promise to myself to take more photos of myself and just really love myself more. So that's sort of what this layout is about. I mean, maybe it's self-centered, but it's just a photo of me talking about how I want to love myself more. So hopefully that's not too self-centered, but whatever. When I was in high school, I was really self-conscious, not self-centered. I was really self-conscious. I hated looking in the mirror, and I was embarrassed whenever anybody would compliment me, just because to be honest, I hated myself. But I think now as I get older, I'm realizing that I just want to love myself for who I am. So that's what this layout is about. It's about celebrating me. So I just matted my photo on some blue cardstock, light blue. And then I decided that I wanted to grab a doily, one of my favorite embellishments, and just stick that under there. You can't see the doily a lot, just little tiny peaks of it. And then when I add all the other things on this layout, you're going to be able to see it even less. But I do love the way that it turns out. A couple other things about the paper that I'm using. The paper that I'm cutting up now with the beautiful flowers on it is from the Dear Lizzie Serendipity line, and it's called Hello Beautiful. And it has these amazing flowers. And it came in the cardstock pattern paper add-on. And then the black paper that you're seeing behind that Mirror Mirror paper is from Pink Paisley Bella Rouge line, and it's called Rainbow Bright. And it's sort of got a light black and white line. And I believe both of those papers came in the High Wire add-on. I didn't get that add-on, but I did get the pattern paper add-on, just because I love these papers and I really wanted them. So I got them for this reason, because they're so beautiful. And I think they work really well on this layout. They sort of pull out some of the colors that are in the scarf that I'm wearing. And I also have blue eyes, so I think the blue flowers work well too. So I'm just arranging them here and trying to find a design that I like. And this is one of my favorite techniques right now, to cut things out of pattern paper and layer them and use them sort of like as embellishments, especially, oh my gosh, I can't speak, especially floral designs. So while I'm playing with those and cutting out some additional leaves, I just want to tell you how excited I am. I am so excited, I just have to share it. I am currently at 199 subscribers, which is ridiculous to me. I can't believe there are 199 people who have subscribed to my channel and want to watch me make process videos. Oh, I'm so excited. I was telling my family about a week and a half ago that I had reached 100 subscribers, and they couldn't believe it. And my dad jokingly said, like, that was the max number of scrapbookers out there. And I was like, that's not true. There are so many scrapbookers out there. And I feel like all these subscribers just is proving me right. So thank you everyone who has subscribed. And even if this is the max number of people who will ever subscribe to me, I will be happy with 199 subscribers. But if I do get more than that, maybe I'll do a giveaway when I get to like 250 or something. I don't know. Anyways, thank you everyone. It really means a lot to me. I mentioned in another video how much it meant to me because I don't really have scrappy friends and my family doesn't really get it. So it's nice to hear your wonderful, beautiful comments and to be able to share the things that I'm making with you. So thank you, and I hope I continue to make videos that you want to watch. So anyways, I'll get back to the layout here. I'm just adhering everything with a little bit of adhesive. I grabbed some of these light blue labels, label stickers. They're not stickers, labels. One of them says I am with gold foil, and then the other one just has a little gold heart on top of a white and blue circle. And I adhered two of those, one to the top left-hand corner and one to the bottom right-hand corner. And now I'm just adding a wood veneer word that says smile, and that smile is from the Flying Trapeze add-on. And now what I'm just doing is I'm just going to go through all the rest of the embellishments that I have from this month and try to pick some out that I think will work well on this layout. I'm going to stick mostly with the colors that you're already seeing, and then just sort of cluster them all around the photo, making the photo the center, but bringing them all the way around. So I did grab that plastic white and white heart on a pink circle, and I'm going to use that in the top right hand corner, but I'm just going to cut it out because the circle was sort of too blocky for me, so I just trim it and I leave a little bit of the pink around the heart. I love those plastic circles, but sometimes it's nice to just mix it up so that no other layouts are just like mine, and it fits with sort of the cut out pieces all around this photo. So I thought about using some more wood veneer, but I don't want to use those hearts. I want to save them for a different layout. So I'm going to come back to wood veneer in a moment. But right now I'm going to add some of these light blue and gold hearts. And those are chipboard pieces that came in the Project Life kit this month. And I subscribed to all three of the main kits. And then I also got a couple extra things this month just because everything was so stinking beautiful. And I spent way too much money, which you can see in my unboxing video if you watch that. But anyways, when I get my kits, I sort of open them all up, look at everything, and then I just put it all into a box together. And I like using different kits for different things. So I like using scrapbook kits for Project Life and Project Life things for scrapbook. I don't really stick to this has to be for this kind of project thing. I just like mixing it up. So I was really trying to use this black tag, or what's that thing called? I don't know what you call those tags. Whatever. I was trying to use this black tag, and I kept putting it on the layout, moving it around, and just didn't like it. It was too, like, it drawed attention away from the photo, where I felt like all the other embellishments were sort of bringing attention into the photo. And I am going to keep trying to use that black piece of paper or black tag without luck, and it's not actually going to get on the layout, but you'll see me fiddle around with it for a while. And now I'm just trying to adhere the rest of my embellishments and see what works and where it works. I'm going to use some glossy accents to adhere down this wooden word. One of the design elements or things that I really like to do is I like to have repetition. So you'll see like I have multiple flowers or multiple hearts. So now I'm going to try to add some more wood veneer to the page because I had that word and I felt like I wanted to bring some repetition by grabbing some other wood veneer things and adding those. And I'm just going to go through my little jar of wood veneer pieces and put them on the table and try to figure out where to put things and take things off, put things on, and I'm just not happy with the pieces that I find until I find this little baggie of wood veneer, like confetti almost, and I'm going to use that. I'm just going to pour it all over, and just glue little wooden pieces all over. And I feel like it ties the rest of the embellishment clusters around the photo in with that word, and that word doesn't feel like it just sticks out. So this little baggie, I think, came from an old Studio Calico kit that I just hadn't used. But if you didn't have those, you could just take some wood veneer that you don't love a lot and just cut it up and create your own little confetti pieces. And it just adds a little tiny bit of embellishments, and just, it sort of also has your eye go around the photo because you're following the wood veneer all the way around. I mean, I might have just made that up, but it makes sense. Okay, and can I just tell you while I'm doing this that I'm really embarrassed. It's really funny watching yourself make process videos, and then you look at yourself and you go, what am I doing? I have flour all over my left wrist. So if you're wondering what that white powder is, it's flour. In between scrapbooking this page, I am also making chocolate chip cookies, and my KitchenAid stand mixer exploded everywhere. So I am covered with flour while scrapbooking, but that's life, right? Anyways, back to the layout. I'm using my clear Wink of Stella glitter pen and just adding some glitter and sparkles to some of the flowers. And when I started using it, it sort of exploded a little bit on that pink flower, so I'm just going to cover that up. But the rest of the sparkles are really pretty, and I'm just covering that up with another blue heart. If you're wondering about those enamel dots I was just using, they're from the On Trend by Jen Allison collection by My Mind's Eye. And then I'm also grabbing some chipboard from the chipboard My Mind's Eye On Trend 12 by 12 sheet. And the chipboard that I'm adding it to the bottom right hand corner, and it just says, be your own kind of beautiful. You'll be able to see it in just a moment. Sorry about that. And now I'm just adding the date with a date stamp and some black StazOn ink, and I stamped it 4 or 5 times. And now I'm going to try to figure out how to add my journaling onto the page. And I really do want to add some journaling about how I'm learning to love myself, but I think, where am I going to put this? And I thought about using that tag, but I don't think it's going to work. So then I thought, I wonder if I can just journal right on this silver. So I grabbed my black American Crafts Precision Pen 0.1 and try that out on a scrap paper, and I realized that the white lines on that mirror page are actually just like plain cardstock, and you can write on them. So I write really tiny on those white lines and have my journaling go all the way around that photo on there. Normally I read my journaling to you, but this one's sort of personal, so I think I'm just not going to share it. But the gist of it is, I used to not love myself or like looking in the mirror, and now I'm learning to love myself and see myself as beautiful and realize that God made me just the way I am. That's the gist of it. Anyways, that's it. The page is done. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this layout, and I hope you have a lovely day.